Jesus. I used to run, used to hide, didn't want the pain to show outside. Every wound, every fall felt like proof that I'd lost it all. But grace reached down and lifted me. Now my scars are a victory. Scars tell a story of mercy and grace. Every tear, every trial, He took my place. They whisper redemption, they shine in light. What was meant to break me, scars tell a story. Thank you, Jesus. Every heartbreak, every fight led me straight to your healing light. What the enemy tried to use for pain, You turned around and broke my chains. On the cross you bore it all, hands and feet nailed to the wall. Now my wounds are testifying I was lost, but now I'm rising. Stars tell a story of mercy and grace. Every tear, every trial, He took my place. They whisper redemption, they shout in light. What was meant to break me, God made it right. Scars tell a story. Thank you, Jesus. No more hiding, no more shame. Jesus healed me, I praise His name. Scars tell a story. Thank you, Jesus. Looking back on that summer day when our paths crossed at the county fair, didn't know then what I know now, that heaven had a perfect plan right there. Every prayer I spoke at night led me straight into your light. The good Lord gave me you when I was lost and blue. More than I could ask for, more than I deserved for sure. And every morning's me proof that prayers is the truth. People say we're meant to be like two birds in a tall pine tree. Simple truth is plain to see. Your heart was made to dance with me. Lord above, I thank you now for every blessing you allow, for answered prayers and faithful love, for sending down your greatest gift from up above. The good Lord gave me you when I was lost and blue. More than I could ask for, more than I deserve for sure. And every morning deep root and pantry brew to blue Lord gave me you. More than I could ask for, more than I could just for sure. Praise me through, that prayers get answered true. That foreclosure sign cut deeper than steel, standing by his mailbox I watched him kneel. 20 years of sweat in this blessed ground. Now John can't keep his daddy's legacy around. I brought him coffee, didn't know what to say. Just watch the sunrise, paint another day. While his kids slept peaceful in their beds, he looked at me with faith instead of dread. Sometimes his mercy comes disguised in teardrops and goodbyes, but every ending starts a flame of grace that burns his way. 6 months later at the corner store, John smiled bigger than ever before. Said he found his purpose through the pain, helping other farmers break their chains. Started meeting Sundays after church for those whose faith began to surge. Found strength in numbers, found hope in prayer. Now 30 families gather there. Sometimes his mercy comes disguised in teardrops and goodbyes, but every ending starts a flame of grace that burns his way. Ain't about the acres lost, it's about the hearts he's gained. When broken roads lead broken souls to find his holy name. Now John travels county to county wide, speaking truth with humble pride. Says losing everything he owned that day led into riches he can't give away. In the faces of the ones he meets, he sees the path of heaven's peace. Though the farm sits empty still, he's harvesting a greater will. Sometimes his mercy comes disguised with teardrops and goodbyes, but every ending starts a flame of grace that burns his way. Of grace that burns his way. remember Sunday mornings, dressed up in my best, watching Mama in the pew, head down while she wept, not for sorrow but for grace, praying for us all. Now 30 years have come and gone since I walked that home. Mama's prayers still work, just like they did back then, on her knees at night, faithful till the end. Heaven's listening close to every word she speaks. Yeah, Mama's prayers still working on me. Lost my job last Tuesday, bills were piling high. Felt the weight of worry, couldn't sleep at night. Then I heard her voice so clear, saying, son, just me. Found the strength to bow my head, and finally I could feel Mama's prayers still work, just like they did back then, on her knees at night, faithful till the end. Heaven's listening close to every word she speaks. Yeah, Mama's prayers still working on me. All those years of faithful prayer, not a single day passed. Now I see the harvest coming, every seed she planted last. Though her hair is turned to silver and her steps are slow, that old carpet by her bed, worn from years ago. When the world starts crashing down, I know just where to turn, 'cause the power in her prayers is something I've learned. Mama's prayers still work, just like they did back then, on her knees at night, faithful till the end. Heaven's listening close to every word she speaks. Yeah, Mama's prayers still working on me, still working on me. Empty desk and cardboard box, my corner office, now just walls and tops. 10 years climbing up that hill, all those plans I thought would fit as well. But somewhere in that last goodbye, I felt a peace I can't deny. Looking back, it's crystal clear, what felt like failure brought me here. Law degree hangs on my wall, but something inside just made that call. Left the file on Tuesday noon, everyone said it was too soon. Small town practice, less acclaim, but helping folks who know my name. Sometimes what we think we need ain't the path we're meant to lead. When our door swings shut, finds a way to break through. What looks like a dead end street turns into something new. Is His plan was better than mine. Even when I couldn't see, thought I had it figured out. I drew my map so carefully, but my GPS was upside down. So faith helped me see, and close to lead me straight to where I'm meant to be. Now I'm teaching at the Y. She's helping families get by. Less money, but more heart, more purpose in every part. Simple gifts we wouldn't trade for all those plans we thought we made. Got your slingshot, finds a way through what looks like a dead-end street, turns into something new. His plan was better than mine, even when I couldn't see. Corner office view, framed diploma on the wall. My 5-year plan laid out, thought I had it all. But one morning changed everything I knew, left me wondering what I was supposed to do. Every closed door leads to something more than my eyes could ever see before. Through my broken plans, His grace stands. The empty cardboard box, nameplate face down. Pictures of success scattered on the ground. In the silence of that vacant space, found myself finally seeking His face. Every closed door leads to something more than my eyes could ever see before. Through my broken plans, His grace stands. My knees at last, learning how to trust what seemed like ending roads, turned to paths of love. Now I stand before a different crowd, speaking truth that sets the captives free and drowned. Never knew my purpose until I lost my way. His perfect plan revealed day by day. Every closed door leads to something more than my eyes could ever see before. Through my broken plans, His grace stains. His grace stays, His grace stays, His grace stays. Saturday night at the local spot, line dancing, booze kicking up dust. Mom would be shaking her head, I thought, about where her little girl ended up. But even there, something felt right, like hands raised up to the stars. Between the hymns and the country songs, between the right and the wrong, something bigger than me was calling, and I couldn't help but fall in. Found Jesus in a barroom, prayer down on my knees by an old wooden chair. Amazing grace, it's different there when you're running out of everywhere. He meets you right where you are, even in a parking lot behind the bar. Changed my ways but kept my boots, still play music Friday nights. Got church folks saying I need proof that my faith is shining bright. But He don't care where I sing His praise or how I choose to pray. Between the hymns and the country songs, between the right and the wrong, something bigger than me was calling, and I couldn't help but fall in. Found Jesus in a ballroom, prayer down on my knees by an old wooden chair. Amazing grace, it's different there when you're running out of everywhere. He meets you right where you are, even in a parking lot behind the bar. Yeah, I'm that girl with the guitar case, one hand on the Bible, one foot in this place. They say you can't serve two masters, but wait, I ain't serving nothing but His grace. Every stage is an altar when you know who you are. Every song become worship when He's in your heart. Some folks judge what they don't understand, but my Jesus, He's got some work at hand.